That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Today on the Bill and Will Show, we're going to talk. Gibson, what we got?
First of all, I need to give a shout out
To Lala.
to Lala from the show Power.
Yeah, okay. Lala. I ain't gonna disrespect Mello.
Mello not gonna come over here and do nothing to you.
You had some breakfast this morning?
Yeah.
What you have?
100 Nut Cheerios. Carmelo ain't coming over to do nothing to you.
That's Bill.
Don't worry.
That's
I got
Bill.
you. I got you.
That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Today on the Bill and Will
We're gonna talk
Show.
about them Clippers.
We're gonna talk about Let's talk about Donald Streling. Gibson, you remember this when it
I
popped
remember
off,
Donald
man?
Sterling.
It was crazy to me because I'm like, everybody call him racist and everybody call him this and everybody call him that, man. And recently a story came out that he didn't like white players, Gibson. He didn't want white players on his team.
That's not true.
There was reports that he almost didn't, because there was reports that Doc Rivers is saying this, that he didn't want, Doc Rivers wanted J.J. Redick and he brought him to him and he didn't want J.J. Redick on the team.
This doesn't make sense.
No, it does make sense. You know what?
First, Sterling, I don't want no black players. These
No,
monkeys
he
on
never
my
said
team.
that. He never said that. This guy here, he loved the black players. He wasn't gonna invite you to his house, but after the game, he used to come in the locker room, Gibson, with his many girlfriends and things like that. And the guys would be naked, after taking a shower, and he used to go in there and say, "Look, come look at this man. Look at him. He's like an ox, like a showpiece, Gibson."
D.
I swear that's what was going on.
D.
So that's when that stuff was going on. That's why he didn't like white players. He knew it was like, have you seen Django?
Yes.
When they was doing when they was wrestling, the mongrel, the two black guys wrestling, like he was that type of guy, that type of mindset. Like, y'all are for entertainment.
They offer entertainment.
Well, that's what he was. He was really about that. So he wasn't racist in the fact that, like, he just thought black people was for show. That's what he liked. And he didn't want no white players on his team because he knew black players are the one that brings the money in. That's the $1 million mindset from him.
I don't even know what to say.
When this came up and everything was happening with this Donald Streling thing, I hated that they made him give up his team. I hated it, Gibson. This is I run the way I want to run my. And you come and take away my team? I didn't feel sorry for him. They gave him $2 billion. It was like, oh, hey, man, Donald, you got to go, man. But we're going to make it right. Don't worry.
$2 billion.
$2 billion. You paid $100 million for the team.
He won.
He won. He won at the end
But
of the day.
here's the thing. He didn't want J.J. Redick because J.J. Redick is garbage.
What?
Nobody wanted J.J. Redick. J.J. Redick was a great college player. He was a great college player. That game did not translate into the NBA.
Not immediately, but now J.J. Redick is fierce. Somebody paid J.J. Redick $23 million for one season. They didn't win. And J.J. Redick is a really good NBA player, Gibson. He's a really no lie, Gibson. He turned himself into a really good NBA player. I thought he was gonna be a fluke coming in out of Duke. Yeah, whatever. He didn't stick at the beginning. And then he worked himself into an NBA job, Gibson. He's really good.
Okay.
He's really good. I guess we didn't talk about him much in this story, but Donald Streling, where you at, baby? Remember you bringing your side chick to the game? Your wife mad?
When you're a billionaire, women are just like those athletes.
Dispendable.
Expendable. Because if they get mad and cut up, let them go. For what? What you holding on for? Look at all the billionaires. Look at, what's his name? Jeff, my man, Bezos.
Jeff Bezos. Hey, listen.
Now he had a smart wife.
Oh yeah, she got $126
But she was smart.
billion.
Jeff admitted that he got to where he is because of her. He didn't dog her out.
No, he couldn't.
He didn't dog her out.
He know what
he
it
said,
is.
hey man,
She deserved every penny.
I messed that up, but I tell you what, I'm the richest man on the planet.
And I got this nice Latino with me now, and I'm overjoyed. Eating Honey Nut Cheerios.
But my wife, she's the reason why. She could go out on her own and do it, but she probably won't.
Shout out to Donald Streling, man.
Shout out.
Yeah, as in, get your ass out. Donald, I don't know where you at now, buddy, but y'all bet you're living a good life. I don't think, you gotta let people be who they are, man. If he racist, he racist. If he don't like you, he don't like you. What you gonna take away my stuff because how I feel, how he was raised? That's how he was raised back then, man.
Man.
His best friend was Magic Johnson.
Yeah, but he disrespecting black people when he do stuff like that.
Doing what? Showing you allow it? He come in there and look at that. Look at that man right there.
I'm like, hey man, what you doing?
You gotta say something, right?
What you doing?
Well, that's what I blame the players. You're a grown man, let him come in there and do that to you. I remember.
Like you a piece of meat or cattle or something. At a
Maybe.
livestock show.
Do you remember the baseball movie Major Leagues?
I do.
With the Indians?
Yeah.
When she used to come in there and do the same thing? That was Donald Sterling. She's coming in to see the players.
Man.
Coming there, this is Billy Gibbs right here. Look at his muscles.
Hey man.
While you just got out the shower, you're in your Tuesday.
Donald has some other issues too.
Donald have to pay a lot of money for discrimination.